what might we find out? We might find out that we actually have a good Fed chairman for the first time in our history, who
How
is
would you?
actually trying,
How would an
desperately
audit?
trying to undo all the
Yeah.
damage that the previous ones have done.
So paint a picture of realistic how an audit might make Powell look like a good Fed chairman compared to the others. What they might find. What would that be?
And still, uncover some things that were done wrong and the reforms that are necessary in order to get things done, to reshape things. Because one of the things that when I started thinking about SOFR, when I first was introduced to the SOFR and the things that started to percolate into my head, and me and my, my monetary policy spurgs in my community. And
Yeah.
I use that word lovingly, by the way. We were all like theorizing, well, what would this mean? I said, well, one of the things that this would actually allow for is to go back to the original conception of the Federal Reserve, which is a re-regionalization of the Fed funds rate, meaning we would have a local and internal demand for money inside the United States that would be regional, because everybody could now quote potential debt contracts, mortgages, business loans, blah 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 blah, in terms at a premium or a discount to SOFR, so that where the demand for money was high, we should see debt go off at a premium to SOFR. Say SOFR's at 4.3%. Okay, but and the demand for money in California is still 5.5%. Well, let it go to 5.5%, but in Mississippi, it's 3.5%, meaning the money's going to flow to Mississippi. And one of the things that I brought this up to Danielle Booth when I had her on my podcast in February of 2023. I said, wouldn't this lead to the re-regionalization of the Fed funds rate? And she said, oh yeah, absolutely, but they'll never give that power up. I said, well, okay. As of right now, at that time, sure. But here we are in 2025, and we're in a completely different game.